Good morning everybody, welcome to Praise and Play, and we're going to start off with Our God is a Great Big God, so please join in with the actions. Now let's get ready for one of our favourite songs, the Wiggle Song. So let's get ready to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Well done. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Stand still. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I'm gonna shake my hands, I'm gonna shake my feet, I'm gonna shake my head, gonna groove to the beat, because I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta So now it's time to do some climbing together. So let's play If I Go Climbing. Let's get our climbing hands ready.
Let's go climbing up a huge mountain.
If I go climbing, climbing, climbing. If I go climbing, God is there. If I go climbing on the highest mountain, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Now let's get into our boats and go for a row.
If I go rowing, rowing, rowing. If I go rowing, God is there. If I go rowing on the widest river, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Let's go swimming right to the bottom of the ocean.
Swimming. If I go swimming, swimming, swimming. If I go swimming, God is there. If I go swimming to the bottom of the ocean, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you get into your car? Put on your seatbelt, ready to go for a drive.
If I go driving, driving, driving. If I go driving, God is there. If I go driving far away, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Now we're going flying on an aeroplane.
If I go flying, flying, flying. If I go flying, God is there. If I go flying on the biggest airplane, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you curl up on the floor to sleep? Go to sleep.
If I go sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. If I go sleeping, God is there. If I go sleeping on the darkest night, God is there 'cause He is everywhere. Now we're going to get ready to all clap together.
Let's all clap together.
Let's all clap together, clap together. Let's all clap together, clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap this away, clap, clap that away. Clap, clap all the day, clap, clap, clap.
Now let's stamp our feet.
Let's all stamp together, stamp together. Let's all stamp together, stamp, stamp, stamp. Stamp, stamp this away, stamp, stamp that away. Stamp, stamp all the day, stamp, stamp, stamp.
Shall we do some jumping?
Jump, let's jump.
Let's all jump together, jump together. Let's all jump together, jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump this away, jump, jump that away. Jump, jump all the day, jump, jump, jump.
Can you nod your head?
Let's all nod together, nod together. Let's all nod together, nod, nod, nod. Nod, nod this away, nod, nod that away. Nod, nod all the day, nod, nod, nod.
And what about some blinking?
Let's all blink together, blink together. Let's all blink together, blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink this away, blink, blink that away. Blink, blink all the day, blink, blink, blink.
Today's story is all about someone who didn't really want to do what God asked him to do, and because he didn't want to do it, he got into a spot of trouble. Now, I'm sure that we'll be able to do some actions together, so if you listen as we go along, and we'll see what actions we can do. We're going to hear the story called Jonah the Groaner. Jonah was a groaner. Can you groan? Oh, well done. So every time you hear that word groaner, we're going to go, oh, okay? Brilliant. Jonah was a groaner. Ooh, that's right. a groaner. Ooh. So when God told him to go to Nineveh and tell the people who lived there to change their ways, what did Jonah do? Jonah groaned. Not Nineveh, he groaned. Anywhere but Nineveh. The people who live there are our enemies. And when he stopped groaning, Jonah bought himself a ticket for a boat ride that would take him far away from Nineveh. God listened to Jonah groan. God watched him buy his ticket. But God still wanted Jonah to go to Nineveh. So when the boat reached the deepest part of the sea, God sent a storm. God help us, cried a sailor. We're sinking. Can you shout, God help us? God save us, cried another. Can you shout that? God save us. We're tipping over. God must be very angry, cried the captain, with someone here on board. And what did Jonah do? That's right, Jonah groaned. Ooh, it's me, Jonah said. I'm the one God's angry with. He told me to go to Nineveh, and here I am sailing in the opposite direction. Throw me into the sea, and your troubles will be over. God forgive us, the sailors cried, as they threw Jonah into the water. Can you pretend to throw Jonah into the water? 1, 2, 3, up. There he goes. And as soon as they threw Jonah into the water, the sea became calm. Oh dear, Jonah thought. Can you say that? Oh dear, I'm sinking. Oh no, Jonah thought. I'm going to drown. Oh my, Jonah said. That's the biggest fish I've ever seen. And before he could groan another groan, the fish opened its mouth and swallowed Jonah up. Can you pretend to be a fish? Oh. It was God who sent the fish to rescue Jonah and to give him time to think. He had plenty to groan about, of course. The fishy's slimy tummy, the seaweed, and the smell. Oh, can you do that? Must have been horrible in there. But Jonah was still alive, and that was something to cheer about. Shall we cheer? Hooray! So Jonah stopped groaning and said a prayer. Can we pretend to be praying? That's it. I was sinking, Lord. I was drowning, but you saved me, so now I will do whatever you want. 3 days later, the fish spat Jonah up on a beach, and Jonah kept his promise. He went straight to Nineveh and told the people that God wanted them to change their evil ways. 40 days is all you've got, he warned them. Can you warn someone? 40 days is all you've got. And if you haven't changed by then, God will just have to get rid of your city. The people of Nineveh listened. Can you pretend to listen? The people of Nineveh wept. Can you pretend to cry? Oh dear. Then the people of Nineveh changed. From the king right down to the poorest person in the land, they decided to do what was right. And what did Jonah do? You've guessed it, Jonah groaned. Ooh. He sat himself down in the shadow of a tree and he groaned. I knew this would happen, he said. You are a loving God who loves to forgive, but I still don't like the people of Nineveh, and I wish you had done what you said you would do. Can you be surprised by that? It wasn't very nice, was it? Jonah fell asleep, still groaning, and during the night God sent a worm to kill the tree. When Jonah woke up, he groaned more than ever. The tree's died, he said, and now I have no shade. Oh, Jonah, God sighed, you cry about this tree, but you don't care about the people of Nineveh. I want you to love them like I do. And finally, God added, I want you to stop groaning. It was a good story, wasn't it? Did you like that story? I love that story. It makes me smile. But if Jonah had done what God asked him to in the first place, he wouldn't have got into all that trouble and ended up in that smelly fish's tummy, would he? I think it might be time to pray. Let's get ready to talk to God. Dear God, thank you that you loved the people of Nineveh. Thank you that even though they were doing things that made you sad, you wanted them to be your friends, and you sent Jonah to give them your message. Thank you that they listened and changed the way they were living. Thank you that you are there for us too, and that you love us, and that you want us to be your best friends and always be close to you. Help us to be your friends, to be kind to one another, to listen to one another, to get on with people and to love them. Thank you that you are a loving God who cares about every single person, no matter who they are. Be with us this week and help us to remember the message of Jonah, and to remember most of all how much you love us. Amen. Now then, some of you might have a picture like this. It's the big fish. And it says God sent a big fish to save Jonah from the stormy sea. And what we want you to do is decorate the fish. You could put some stickers on or draw a pattern on it. You could even put Jonah in the picture if you wanted to. I wonder when you've done all of that, where you're going to put your fish. Well, that is up to you. But I hope that you'll put it somewhere where you can see it, so you'll be able to remember that story and to remember God's love. I hope you enjoy doing that.
It's time for our birthday slot now. I'm going to sing Happy Birthday. I'm going to sing Happy Birthday Everyone, but if you've had a birthday in the last few weeks, or you've got a birthday coming up, then perhaps your family can sing your name, or you can say the name of somebody else that you know that's got a birthday in the next week or so. So let's get ready to sing Happy Birthday. I'm going to light the candle. So let's sing. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear everyone, happy birthday to you. Now let's get ready to blow out the candle. Blow it out with me. And let's give everyone a great big clap. Happy birthday. Thank you for joining me for Praise and Play today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye everyone.